Minimal.
Back again, eh? Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? I'm a good hang. We could be friends. I will give you the most support you've ever had and never judge you. Unless you put ketchup on steak. If that's the case, then f*** you, move along. But everybody else, welcome to Gym Day with a f***ing idiot. From Fine Tuned Fitness, I am Radio Dave, your f***ing idiot for today's boulder shoulder journey. I've got two for you today, as I always do, and we're going to jump right into it here. But remember, if you want to get these tips and more directly in your inbox, be sure to join our mailing list by clicking the link in the description. All right, and with that, let's go.
Minimal.
Starting things off today with a pretty standard shoulder day workout, but putting a mild twist on it, we're doing a seated plate-loaded shoulder press. Only we're doing it with a neutral grip, palms facing each other. Typically, we're doing our shoulder press with a pronated grip, but by switching to a neutral grip today, we're actually going to be getting a more balanced activation of the front and side deltoids, which is what I'm going for here. I want that fist-sized ball right there in the front of my shoulder at the top of my pecs, and these are absolutely killer for that. The neutral grip will also be more natural and comfortable, and even offer reduced stress or discomfort for individuals with shoulder issues. As for execution, these are pretty simple. Once we've got our neutral grip going, we just press straight up, keeping our elbows in as best we can and not flared out. Squeeze at the peak of the contraction and lower back down to the starting position. I like to keep my seat a little higher than usual on these so I can get a little deeper on the retraction and really hammer out that full range of motion. And concentrate on contracting those deltoids as you press back up. Remember to control the descent and keep it steady tempoed as always. We're not throwing the weight around here. We want every ounce of force going directly into those delts. Burn out a few sets of these and your front delts are going to be feeling nice and toasty by the time we're done today.
Minimal.
Next up, we're looking at something a little bit out of pocket with another seated shoulder press, only this time we're targeting the traps with this seated behind the neck press. We're actually using a seated barbell press machine here, but we're actually going to sit in it backwards with our chest pressed against the seat. Once we unrack the bar from the catch with a pronated grip, we bring the bar behind our head, leaning our head forward slightly to get our big fucking dome out of the way. Brace your core and squeeze your shoulder blades together, bringing the bar down to our neck. Then exhale and press the bar straight up, keeping your elbows under the bar and your core engaged. Do not let the bar rest on your neck here. Fair warning, we do not want any of that weight going into our neck. We want to keep it in our traps and our shoulders. The same way we do any other trap workout, we make sure our neck is completely out of the way as we do these. Once the bar is locked out overhead, pause at the top of the movement, inhale, and slowly lower the bar back down to the starting position, keeping control throughout the movement. You don't have to go super heavy with these. As you can see, I've only got two 10-pound plates here on the bar to get going. I would even start with just the empty bar. That's 45 pounds right there. Now, a lot of guys don't like using this movement for traps because of the heavy use of the rotator cuff muscles, which stabilize your shoulder joints. And it's also an awkward fucking position. And if you have poor shoulder mobility or the weight is too heavy, you could tear a shoulder muscle. But as long as you keep it light enough and you don't try to be a hero on these, you can absolutely use this as a great push workout for your traps. Coupled with the standing plate-loaded trap raises I showed you before, your traps will look like somebody parked fucking pickup trucks on your shoulders after it's all said and done. Like I said, just go easy and don't lose your fucking mind on these.
Minimal.
There you go, folks. 2 different shoulder press workouts to get your delts and traps looking absolutely yoked. Be sure to try these 2 out if you're feeling kind of frisky and let me know how they went for you. If you're not comfortable with the trap press, do the plate-loaded raises we did last time and we attacked your traps. And honestly, that'll be plenty. That was the only trap workout I did for 7 years and my traps are fantastic. I'm just showing you all the workouts I can to give you the absolutely jacked arsenal in your tool belt that you can have. Be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe. And if you want to get this shit directly in your inbox, like I said earlier, be sure to join our mailing list by clicking the link in the description. Now that I'm an ISSA certified trainer, I'm going to be sending out my package details in the near future. And we'll get lots of options to get you fucking ripped. Also, don't forget about promo code RD0Dave for all your SupplementWorldCanada.com purchases. For Fine Tuned Fitness, I'm Radio Dave, and you're you. And I'll see you on the next one.